well, and hope you've all had a really good week. It has been absolutely baking here, and I've been living in shorts and t-shirts, and I have been in my shorts and t-shirts today, but I have changed specifically to film this vlog. So I really wanted to film this vlog today to show you all my latest make and to talk to you about my sewing plans that I've got coming up. They're not actually plans, they're all sorts of projects that I'm actually working on at the minute. There's quite a few, so I'll get onto that. So I'm not sure if you follow me on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, or if you follow my blog. I'll put details of everything in the comments below. But my latest make has been what I'm wearing, which are some Mila dungarees by Tilly and the Buttons in this mustard denim. So if you've not, I'm sure you have come across them, but that's the paper pattern anyway. So these came out, well, it was earlier this year, and I was so excited at the teasers of the dungarees. I went and bought the fabric. I didn't even know how much fabric I needed, I just kind of guessed. But I was so excited to make some dungarees. And yeah, so this is the fabric I bought. So it's it was described as a stretch denim. I don't think it has much stretch at all. I couldn't really find that it had any at all, but yeah, it's lovely denim. It's quite medium heavyweight, like as you'd expect a proper denim to be. So, and it's this gorgeous mustard colour, so I'll just kind of show you. So yeah, this mustard denim was from Guthrie and Garney. So I usually order online. I've only been to their shop once, but I love it. So yeah, it was so lovely to work with. It was just such a stable fabric that just behaves and puts it where you stitch it, and if that even makes sense, you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm hoping you can see some of my top stitching there, because I poured my heart and soul into this top stitching. I don't know if you saw a previous vlog that I did. I even made the bib the first time round, and like where I'd done my top stitching on the pocket, one of the stitches had just come off the bottom. I'd just run off the bottom and then run back on and then carried on. But I was so like, no, not good enough. So I made a second bib, so this is it. And yeah, I used like a decorative stitch to stitch across the pocket, just to have a little play around with it really, because I think sewing machines have all these amazing stitches, and when you're looking to buy a sewing machine as well, usually that's like the main difference in price ranges as well. It's like, well, this machine has hundreds of decorative stitches, and you're like, oh, that's good. When do you ever use them? So I think it's really good to try and use those stitches. I want to try and do some things where, say on more like plain fabrics, where I could use like a decorative top stitch around like a cuff or hem and things like that. But I love this flowery, like, I'm not really sure what to call it, look like little stars or little flowers. But yeah, so Mila dungarees, amazing pattern. I always think that Tilly's patterns are solid, reliable, totally brilliant patterns. You can just pick them up and you don't have to worry about, I don't know, notches. She loves a notch. I love a notch as well. So plenty of notches, instructions super clear, lovely pictures. You know what you're getting with her patterns, and this has been no exception. I've absolutely loved making them. I was really concerned before I made them, because I haven't really made, do you know what, I've made one pair of trousers before, and I don't know much about fitting trousers, so I was really concerned that if the trousers were ill-fitting, I don't know how to fit them properly. So I think the fit's fine. I think they could do with, I'll just try and, I probably can't unless I stand on the chair. I probably can't show you it's around the crotch anyway. I think that would be a bit weird if I try and show you my crotch on the film. Anyway, I think I might need to tweak some bits around there, but the pattern itself is just lovely and absolutely what you'd expect from Tilly and the Buttons. The only thing I think this pattern misses is pockets, but if you're interested in sewing the Mila dungarees, take a look at her website, because there's an add-on you can buy, or it might be free, I don't know. Check it out anyway, that there's a pocket add-on, so you can now stitch pockets onto your Mila dungarees, which is amazing. I just finished mine before that was released, so mine don't have pockets, but I'm okay with that actually. Yeah, so I put them on, so, yeah, like I say, especially for filming this video, and it is so hot. I am going to be totally honest with you. As soon as I've pressed the button to stop filming this, I'm putting my shorts and t-shirt back on. It's just been baking. Not a complaint, because I think we do this too often in this country as well. I don't know if you do in other countries, but we've always got a complaint about the weather. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too whatever the extremes are. And we have just been blessed with the loveliest weather. I think generally at the minute people just seem on such a high. We've got, you know, we've got beautiful weather, and we've had this weather for like weeks now. It's been so nice. We don't normally get a stretch like this in this country. It's normally like a week of baking hot sunshine, or not even sunshine, sometimes cloudy but really hot, and then we have a storm for a week. And so this weather is just beautiful. I've talked about weather for so long, and we've got the World Cup going on, and England played yesterday and they won, and sorry Sweden, but we won, so that was really cool. It's been so much going on to feel positive about. So World Cup, Love Island is still on. I'm obsessed with Love Island, and just had my 5-year wedding anniversary, so that's been really cool. A whole 5 years of being with Harvey. It really genuinely feels like yesterday that we got married, and I'm loving this sunshine, because when we got married it was just like this, so it just brings back so many like lovely memories of our wedding day, and just looking out and like blue skies, and just that, I don't know, the smell of summer. I love all of that. And the really exciting thing that's going on with us as well is we've got next week off work, and we're going to Centre Parks with Otis, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna love it and love the swimming pool, and we're gonna go on a bike ride and all sorts of things, so it's going to be lovely, and the weather's looking like it's going to be lovely as well, so life is so good at the minute. Yeah, really happy. So I just went off on a total tangent then. I don't really plan these vlogs, so sometimes this is a little bit, it feels a little bit like I'm word vomiting here, but I'm just gonna go with it anyway. So yeah, Mila dungarees, 100% recommend. And I love them, and I'm gonna wear them to death. I love that I made them in mustard, because I think it's like quite a statement colour, and yeah, I love them, and I hope you try making them, because it's just such a lovely pattern. And right, so starting on my sewing plans, like I say, they're not so much plans, they are kind of ongoing, because I've actually got 1, 2, 3, they're all lined up on the ironing board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects that I'm working on at the same time. So I'll start with the first one, and this leads on from the Mila dungarees, having a crack at these bad boys. So these are the Closet Case Jenny overalls. This pattern is everywhere at the minute. Seen so many gorgeous versions of this. I've just seen Red W Sews on Instagram, Rebecca. She's just made the short versions of these, and they're so cute. And my fabric that I'm going to use for these, I think I'm going to go for the cropped version. And the fabric I'm using is this gorgeous linen viscose blend. This is from Like So Amazing, and yeah, so I'm super excited about making these. I don't know if this is a fabric I would normally go for, but I'm so excited to give this a crack. The only thing I'm slightly mindful of with this is I need to make sure I don't get, with my pattern placement, I don't want a flower, because they're big, right? I don't want a flower to land right on my crotch. How dodgy would that look? So there's going to be some careful planning of pattern placement in those. But I tell you what, this fabric, I don't know if you can tell, it is so soft. I'm obsessed with linen fabrics at the minute. They've just got this gorgeous natural quality where they just look like, I like it pressed. I quite like looking at linen unpressed. It's just got just this gorgeous, like, natural and relaxed type look about it, rather than being too perfect. I like that it's imperfect. I love that look. And because this has got the viscose mix in there, it's got the gorgeous drape, so this is going to be perfect for that project. So far with that one, I have traced and cut out my traced pattern, so this is about to be cut up. So that's as far as that one is at the minute. So that's project number one. Project number two is, oh, I did show you this on my last vlog, so I'll just quickly show you again. So it's this, I'm doing this version of the Vogue V9311, and I'm making this to wear to the races. So I'm going with the girls, and I'm using this gorgeous, I think it is like a viscose type fabric, and it's covered in this floral pattern. It is really sheer, so I'm working out my lining at the minute on what I'm going to do with that. And yeah, so I'm making that version with the slit, with the sleeves. It's going to be gorgeous. So that's project number two. Like I said, I talked about it on the last vlog, so I don't want to bore you too much with that one. And then I'll do projects 3 and 4 in one. Oh, just fell over. So I'm making 2 pairs of the Poppy and Jazz Dandelion dungarees. So these are my first attempt at children's clothes. So yeah, I'm super excited about making these. Making a pair for Otis, and I'm making a secret pair as a present, so I didn't want to talk about that one too much. But the cool thing with these is it uses two different pieces of fabric. So you've got the outer shell and a contrast fabric on the inside. So where you can like turn up at the bottom on the hem there, you can get a little flash of whatever fabric you've got inside. So for me, I'm using this gorgeous quilted jersey, and totally forgotten where I bought it from. Might have been Fabrics Galore. I'll put a thing on here, I'll double check it and I'll put it up where I did get it from. But yeah, it's this gorgeous quilted jersey, and it's making me sweat just looking at it because it is so hot today. But that is for the outer shell of the dungarees, and inside, it's one of the fabrics that I showed you last time, is this gorgeous jersey with avocados on it, and that's from Happy Fabrics, HPY Fabrics. And like I said last time, I think they're shutting up shop, so they don't have much left on their website, so sorry if you're you attached to that. But yeah, so that on the outside with that on the inside I think is super cute. So I'm making a couple of pairs of Poppy and Jazz dandelions, and then project number 5 is another child's project, and I'm making Brindle and Twig, making this, just calls it a one piece, it's like a romper, but I'm going to make the short sleeve, short leg version, and that's for Otis. We've just started, because he's been sleeping in like a sleeping bag, and he's 16, 17 months old now, and the sleeping bags I think are brilliant, because they're just, you don't have to worry about the safety of them sort of being smothered in their sleep, because they can't get above the head, so they're just in these cute little sleep bags. But Otis is such a busy, active, hyperactive type little boy, so when we put him in that at night, he's still like pinging off the walls, and we're like, no, this is bedtime, get him in his sleep bag. He's standing up, he's trying to flipping do laps of his cot, and it's started to get so that the sleep bag is actually not they're not dangerous, but for him, he's trying to stand up and move all the time, so he keeps falling in his cot and banging his head and stuff. So we've decided it's time that he has like some little pyjamas and either a little baby quilt or a little sheet. So we've just started changing him over to that, and this sort of thing is ideal for him at the minute because it's so hot. So I wanted to make him some of those out of this gorgeous jersey with the eggs. I showed you this last time, but it is so cool. And for the ribbing, I've got the yellow fabric that I showed you last time. So I think that will look really cool and really cute in that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to start making, I think this is going to be a bit of a turning point for me. I think I'm going to really like this and want to make some little pieces for Otis. Keep an eye out, and hopefully next vlog I'll be showing you some little kiddies pieces. So yeah, that's everything from me for now, and yeah, I'll be back again really soon after my holiday to Centre Parks. I'm so excited about that. So enjoy the sunshine if you've got sunshine where you are, guys, and happy sewing, and love to you all. Mwah. Bye!